love art. I think it's just the satisfaction of sharing an activity with the building, with the residents here.
You love to have a job that's not work. Art is not work.
You have to have a purpose. I'm fortunate in the sense that I am able to do what I do. I have peace of mind being where I am at this time of my life.
I'm a Buckeye from Ohio. I was born there June 27th, 1924. And I just like cars. My dad helped me buy a Chevy. That was my first car. And I rigged it up pretty good. I guess that was the very beginning of getting into it.
I played for church for a long time. Most hymns I can pick up immediately. I enjoy playing for other people. If it gives other people pleasure, then it does me.
I was just tired of living alone, and because I can have my studio, I just love it here.
People didn't just come here, they had a background, they had history.
I had an open mind. I wanted to see everything and do everything. My husband and I, after he and I retired, we traveled to different parts of the world. Our first trip was to Japan. I remember getting there and my husband was wanting new shoes and the clerks would say, they laughed at our feet because they have little feet and we have big feet.
My husband and I used to travel a lot, so I overheard somebody saying something that to me was so funny. That we were looking at all these strawberries in Florence, Italy, and this woman over behind me said, no, don't eat the strawberries. Strawberries you can't peel. And I thought, if I ever write a book, I'm gonna call it Strawberries You Can't Peel. And I did.
I've been a teacher all my life. I've taught dance and ballet. I started dancing just as an outlet when we were living in Charlotte area. When we moved here, I felt it was very important for me to continue it, and I started at a preschool right around the corner, and it grew so big I had to start several studios.
I have been an artist my whole life. I am a storyteller. I started writing on a blog. And so my daughter Teresa says, Mom, we ought to publish at least one of these books. And so we looked at the ones that I had written and decided to publish the one called Zebulon. I've got the book with my picture inside it with a dedication, which I dedicated it to my husband. I thought, wow, I'm a published author. Me, Ruby Young.
I knew right away, this is the place I want to be. I looked at this room, this apartment, and I said, this is it. Generally, I had a feeling of belonging all of a sudden. I got a good feeling about this place. In all the years that I've been here, I have not been sorry one time.
Well, Brookdale's become like a family. When new people come in, if you step up and say hello, then you're not only making a friend, but you're helping them adjust. And I like that. I always say hello. And usually I meet a good many people that way. You get to know them just sometimes a little more intimately. I just enjoy the different things I can do here and the different people that I meet. And so it's just a nice place to be.
I can't not create. I have 5 names here. I'm the paint lady, the hat lady, the book lady, the crochet lady, and the quilt lady.
I have a few friends that we always enjoy getting together. We laugh a lot. I haven't met anyone who is not nice and helpful and just someone I enjoy.
I've liked the life, and I still do. It's like the one-on-ones. We chat over stuff. Talking to people is not work. I love people. It's just not work for me.
At first we started with a very small class, just I think 4 or 5. And now I think we had 18 the other day. Well, we do acrylic painting, and we do what's called pour painting. And you never know what's going to come out. We do it with marble. You can do it with string. You can just pour the paint out of a cup. You can do so many different ways. And you can do it on canvas or canvas board. Do it on wood if you want to. That's one thing that I can do to help our community.
You just get this idea in your head, you want to do it. You just have to do it. Over 500 poems that were published anyway. Pretty important, yes, that you have something that you always want to do. It just keeps my mind active and it keeps me thinking about things.
I was born with an eye condition, which really didn't hinder me other than not being able to read print. I couldn't read music to sing other people's songs, so I just started writing my own songs. I've written lots of love songs, environmental songs, and contemporary type songs. I've always enjoyed just playing with people and doing harmonies, so that's why I got a lot of people here together to sing together.
I went into teaching and learned about the overseas teaching program with the military, and I applied with the Air Force. We all had a chance to have our pictures taken with the king. At the time, the king was still single. Everybody was saying, maybe the king will notice me. We all received copies of the picture of the king that day. King Hussein came to the States to go to see President Johnson. So I took my picture and I showed them the picture and said that I was hoping to get the king to autograph the picture for me. He wrote, "To Irma, my very good friend." So I have a good friend who's a king.
I just love to act. I mean, when I was 8 years old, I told everybody I was going to be a famous movie star. I started off Father Knows Best. I was Bud's girlfriend, and that's when I got my SAG card. That's how long ago it was.
They enjoy just learning the skill of following directions, stamp their feet or hop on a step. We all laugh and, be silly. I think that's very important, to enjoy life and yourself in dance and music. I ran into somebody that was so excited their daughters were performing in ballet and dance, and there are a lot of younger children, and it's great that they're doing so well. I love children, and I'm so lucky that I'm still involved with many children. They still come up and give me hugs and stuff, and that really means a lot.
I'm just a little old country girl from Alabama, and I never ever thought that I would be overseas and seeing a lot of the stuff that I got to see. I truly am grateful for every trip that I got to take.